Hello, friends. Welcome to the Everyday English with Alex and Ava Podcast, where we learn simple, slow, and clear English for everyday life. Today's episode dives into real English at a restaurant, a skill you'll need whether you're traveling, making friends, or just grabbing a bite in your city. Ava, why is restaurant English such an important topic for learners?
Great question. Ordering food is one of the most common real-life situations where English is used worldwide. Even in non-English speaking countries, restaurants often use English menus. Mastering these phrases builds confidence and helps avoid misunderstandings.
Absolutely. Plus, restaurants are social spaces, so using the right words can make interactions smoother and even more pleasant. Let's walk listeners through what to expect from the moment they step inside.
Exactly. In this episode, we'll cover everything from greetings to paying the bill, with tips for polite expressions and real-world success.
Let's begin with entering the restaurant. Typically, a host or waiter welcomes you. Ava, what are some phrases we'll hear or need right away?
When you arrive, start with a friendly good evening or hello. If you're with someone, you might say, "Table for two, please." It's short, clear, and polite.
And when the staff says, "This way, please," they're inviting you to follow them to your table. It's like a gentle guide. Think of it as the restaurant version of a welcome mat.
Exactly. These exchanges set a positive tone. Even a simple thank you after being shown to your seat shows good manners and makes a great first impression.
Once seated, the next step is getting the menu. What's the best way to ask for it if it's not provided right away?
You can politely say, "Excuse me, may I see the menu?" Often, though, the waiter brings menus automatically and asks, "Would you like something to drink?"
If you're not ready to order drinks, a useful phrase is, "Just water for now, please." This signals you want more time without any pressure.
Adding please and thank you goes a long way. Research shows that polite language can lead to better service and even friendlier interactions in customer settings.
Menus can be overwhelming, especially in a new country. What's a good strategy if you're unsure what to order, Ava?
Don't hesitate to ask, "What do you recommend?" This not only helps you discover popular dishes, it also shows you value the staff's opinion, making them more engaged.
That's a great point. Sometimes waiters suggest specials or house favorites, like the chicken pasta is popular. It's their way of giving you a shortcut through the menu.
Exactly. It's also common to hear "it comes with," describing what's included. These details help you understand your options without guessing.
Now let's focus on how to actually place your order. What's the most natural way to do this in English?
The phrase "I'll have the" is both polite and direct. For example, "I'll have the chicken pasta, please." It's more natural than just saying the dish name.
Some people might say, "Could I get the," or "May I have the?" All are perfectly polite. Choosing "I'll have" is simple and common in American restaurants.
And if you don't want anything else, just say, "No, that's all for now. Thank you." This closes your order clearly and courteously.
Let's transition to special requests. Restaurants are used to guests with allergies or preferences. How can learners communicate these needs effectively?
It's important to be clear and polite. You can say, "Excuse me, I have a nut allergy. Does this dish contain nuts?" Or, "Could I have this without cheese, please?"
That's very helpful. According to a 2022 survey, 27% of diners in the U.S. make special dietary requests. Staff are trained to handle these, but direct language avoids confusion.
Exactly. Using phrases like "I'm vegetarian" or "I can't eat gluten" helps the staff recommend safe options. Never hesitate to ask. They want you to enjoy your meal safely.
Now, let's talk about what happens when the food arrives. The waiter often checks in, "What should you expect?"
You'll hear, "How's everything so far?" Or, "Is everything all right?" If you're happy, say, "Everything is great, thank you," or simply, "Delicious."
If something's wrong, be honest but polite. "Excuse me, I think this is undercooked. Could you check?" Being constructive helps the staff solve the problem quickly.
Absolutely. In English-speaking cultures, direct yet respectful feedback is appreciated. It's all about clear, positive communication.
After finishing your meal, it's time to ask for the bill or check. What's the standard phrase in the U.S., Ava?
The most common is, "Could we get the check, please?" In the UK, you'd say bill instead of check. Both are correct, just regional differences.
It's a subtle cultural note. In some countries, you must ask for the check. In others, the staff brings it automatically. In the US, you almost always need to request it.
Exactly. This gives you time to finish conversations or your drink without feeling rushed. It's all about giving you control over your dining experience.
Let's move on to paying and leaving. What are some natural ways to complete the meal and say goodbye?
After receiving the check, you might say, "We'll pay now," or "Can we pay separately?" Once payment is done, a friendly "Thank you, everything was wonderful" leaves a positive impression.
Tipping is another aspect. In the US, it's customary to add 15-20% for good service. In other countries, tipping varies, so always check local customs.
Great point. Expressing gratitude saying, "Have a great day," or "Thank you for your service" is just as important as the payment itself.
Before we wrap up, let's review the most useful words and phrases you'll need at restaurants. Ava, can you summarize a few?
Certainly. Keywords include menu, waiter, table for two, what do you recommend? I'll have the "That's all, thank you, delicious," and "Could I get the check, please?"
Repeating these out loud helps reinforce them in your memory. Studies show that active recall saying things aloud boosts retention by up to 50%.
So practice at home or even try them in real restaurants. The more you use these phrases, the more natural they'll feel when you need them.
Now, let's put everything together. Imagine you're the customer. We'll play the waiter. Ready to try a full conversation?
Let's start. Good evening. Welcome to Sunny Cafe. How many people? Pause. Then, here's the menu. Would you like something to drink? Pause.
Next, we'll ask, what do you recommend? Pause. After your order, we'll check in. How's everything so far? Pause.
Finally, as you finish, would you like the check now? Pause and thank you. Have a great day. Practicing this full sequence builds your confidence for the real world.
Congratulations! You've just practiced a complete restaurant conversation in English. That's a huge step toward real-world fluency.
Exactly. Each time you repeat and practice, your confidence grows. Remember, language is a skill like riding a bike. The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Next time you're at a restaurant, try using these phrases. Even small steps, like greeting the waiter in English, will help you grow.
And don't forget review this episode, practice out loud, and share your progress. Every conversation brings you closer to your language goals. If you like this episode, don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel.